Hi, hello and welcome back to a new video, and I'm very excited to do this video because it's been a while since I saw this challenge floating around on the internet, and I always really wanted to participate in it and see what some photo cards look in my style, and I think it would be really a lot of fun to draw them. So I asked you guys on Instagram what photo cards you want me to draw, and you suggested a lot. And actually, I think all of them were Stray Kids, so we're gonna draw Stray Kids today. And I'm really excited to draw them and see how those will turn out in my style. So yeah, let's talk no further and get to the desk and draw them. And let's see how they will turn out. Oh, and also, if you want to participate in these polls or bring suggestions what I should draw next, I do these things all the time in my stories, so if you want to participate in these videos, you can feel free to follow me or just check out my Instagram. And I'm very excited to see what you have to suggest and what I could draw next. So yeah, let's see each other on the table. Alright, so we're starting off with Felix, and thank you so much for sending in this photo card, because Thunderous Era is my absolute favorite. I always wanted to draw Felix in this kind of like outfit with the long hair, and I actually did. Actually, I think that's already 2 years back that I did this sketch, and I really wanted to finish it, but uni and everything got in between and I never finished it, and now that I think about it, I'm actually kind of sad that I never did. But I love drawing Felix in that outfit, the long hair, just everything, the red. It's so nice to put in an illustration. So this one was a lot of fun, and that's also why I started with it, because I just knew. I knew it's gonna be good. I knew I'm gonna be happy with it. I knew I'm gonna be having a lot of fun drawing that. So thank you. Thank you for suggesting that. I can't even speak properly anymore. But yeah, surprisingly getting Felix's face here was pretty easy for me. I thought I'm gonna struggle because I didn't draw them in a while, but it was, I just had so much fun. The problem I had was the hand. I just couldn't figure it out at first, and in the end I even forgot the like glove that he has on. In the beginning I was like, I'm gonna make this really cool, and then I just forgot, and then it was done, and then I noticed it's not there. But yeah, I hope it's still nice. I had a lot of fun drawing that, and actually now that I think about the old sketch, I might, do I restart it or redraw it? I think that's gonna be, I'm gonna make a poll on Instagram maybe one of these days when I feel like it again. So I'm gonna make a poll and think about what I'm gonna do with that sketch. I have so many old sketches, so I'm probably gonna do that quite a lot, where I think if I should redraw it or not. But yeah, that one was a lot of fun. I don't know if you can tell, but I really like that one. It was like the beginning of this whole thing, and it just made me excited to draw all the other photo cards. So the next one I started with is Ian. If you've watched my 5 minutes drawing videos, you know that I struggle a lot with drawing Ian, so I made an extra focus on him. This time it's Seungmin and Ian. Those two, I try my best, and that's why you're gonna see them in this video. And I actually like how it turned out. I think I nailed it. I think it's kind of visible that it's him, maybe not 100%, but I'm really happy with that sketch. I tried to experiment with a little bit more of a sketchy style, also like in the one before, and you're gonna see that with the other ones. I thought about doing like my really clean line art and everything, but I don't know, I felt like practicing a little bit with different brushes and using these watercolor brushes, kind of watercolor, like they're a bit see-through, and the other one has textures, and it was just so much fun. So they are a little bit sketchier, but I think I really like it. I also tried to play around a lot with colors and yeah, just make it really soft. But yeah, I'm surprised that I like how this one turned out, because before I worked on it I was like, okay, I'm gonna challenge myself and I hope it turns out good, and it did. And yeah, I'm really happy with myself, and I'm gonna draw Ian more and more, I think, because here he is again. And I chose this photo card. The person that sent it in sent in like several double photo cards, like with twos. So I had a lot of options. I could have chosen anyone, but first of all, I wanted to practice Seungmin and Ian, and I knew that this person is Seungmin and Ian biased, and I just really wanted, like, I saw the handle, and I was like, no, I'm gonna draw those two for you. You're not getting out of that. So this is why I immediately jumped into this one. I actually wanted to draw another one that was Changbin and Chan. Because I am Chan biased and Changbin is my bias record together with Han. So I saw that photo card and was like, maybe I'm gonna treat myself, but unfortunately it didn't make it in this video. But I drew these two because I really wanted to, and I really wanted to draw those two for this lovely person that always makes my day very bright. But yeah, again, I struggle a little bit with him. I think Seungmin also didn't turn out too well. Like, I have a few things now that I look at it in the time lapse, I see the mistakes and I could fix them. I could go back, fix them and everything, which is a good thing. If you like look at a drawing you did like a few days ago or something and you see the mistakes, see it as a good thing. Because you improved, like your brain sees those things and can probably already apply it for the next drawing. So it's a good thing. I keep saying that. Obviously, I'm also beating myself up every now and then, but I think that's just part of the process. But yeah, I see a few mistakes here, especially with Seungmin. Yeah, especially like looking at it now, I'm trying to not rip myself apart here. But I want to talk about the hair that I did here. I really like how I drew Ian's hair, and also I tried to replicate that with Seungmin's hair. That's why I put like these different colors from the background in there. And it didn't turn out quite well with the red, but I still really like that kind of new technique I figured out with those brushes while I was drawing these photo cards. So you're gonna see me use that more and more. But yeah, now moving on to the last one, and this is my favorite photo card. Not my favorite photo card of all Stray Kids photo cards, but my favorite photo card of what I drew. This was so much fun. I looked at the photo card and I was a little bit intimidated because I was like, oh my god, full body pose. It's not like I don't draw full body poses. I like that, but I thought like, okay, it's Han. I have good days with Han, I have bad days with Han. And then also the hand. I already struggled with Felix's hands so much. I don't know why. I love drawing hands. I love practicing hands. So it's not like I struggle a lot, but for some reason I already struggled really bad with Felix's hands. So I just looked at that photo card and was like, okay, pose, hand in the face, and Han. I don't know if this is gonna turn out well, and in the end, as you can see in the time lapse, I nailed the hand instantly. I was so happy I had to stand up and look at it from afar and praise myself, and then I had to sit down to to continue. But I really like how the hand turned out, and I also really like how Han turned out here. I love how I stylize his face here. Not to praise myself, but I need to praise myself every now and then, especially after like I just saw the mistakes with Seungmin. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna practice Seungmin more and more. He's so lovely. I just want to draw him well. But for now, I'm gonna be happy with the little achievement of drawing Han pretty well. So yeah, this one was my absolute favorite, and I think you can also see that because I just took my time with it. I think it's the longest time lapse. Yeah, looking at it, I think it's the longest time lapse. And I don't know. I leaned back. I just let my hand do what it wanted to do, and it was a good decision because I really like, I don't know, I like how his face turned out. I like the shading here. I like the hair. I don't know what I did. something possessed me. But yeah, we're ending on a good note here. This one was so much fun. But yeah, I might do this more often. So like I said in the beginning, if you want to leave suggestions on who to draw and what to do, you can do that in my Instagram. And yeah, I will see you in the next video, I hope. Bye. Take care of yourself. Bye.